A major decision today that could change the lives of many college athletes. The NCAA Board of Directors approved a policy to allow student athletes to earn money off their name, their image, and likeness. Now, this comes just days after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that student athletes could receive education-related payments. For decades now, university has been making billions of dollars every year from athletics, and supporters of student athletes say their talents have been exploited. California has already passed a law allowing student athletes to make money from endorsements and appearances. Joining me now to dive into more on this is Assistant Professor of Public Relations and Sports Communication at San Jose State University, Sean Fletcher. Sean, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course. You know, this is a big shift for the NCAA after decades really of putting its foot down. I know the Supreme Court, as I mentioned, weighed in just a couple weeks ago, but the pressure has been there in the past. Why the reversal, you think, Sean?
Well, I think that on a deeper level, we're seeing a gradual undoing of inequitable systems in this country. And I think the NCAA is simply the latest. I think that the writing has been on the wall for a number of years. And quite honestly, since I was a student athlete long time ago at San Jose State, and I watched figures like Ed O'Bannon challenge the NCAA and quite honestly, the exploitation of their labor, even on our level as a mid-major institution. I can recall playing alongside my teammates on video games, and then we would walk into our kitchenette and we would eat top ramen noodle. And I think that we realized that the time was coming near for the NCAA to right this wrong.
Hey, Sean, let me ask you, do you think that this new policy actually preserves the fact that college sports are not pay for play? I know that was a concern here.
Well, I think, again, the devil's in the details, and that's why I'm cautiously optimistic as the states and Congress continue to try and work with the NCAA in order to put parameters around this. Again, when money is involved, there's always a danger for exploitation and corruption, and this is new. And this will be no different. Right. I think that we will continue to have to keep a watchful eye on this to make sure that we're preserving this institution of NCAA athletics, but also protecting our student athletes who are charting a brand new course starting Thursday.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's talk about the money, because I know the CEO, at least of one firm that connects social media influencers with brands. He also works kind of with a number of Fortune 500 companies. He said he would not be surprised, Sean, if tens of millions of dollars would be in the hands of major college athletes within the next year. I'm a Buffalo. I went to the University of Colorado. I follow a number of their players. They're already tweeting, Sean, well, I'm open for business. Send me the money. Show me the money. Not to steal that line, but do you agree that there are going to be tens of millions of dollars out there within the next year?
Absolutely. Again, the revenue that has been largely reserved for these institutions and the NCAA, it now has to be distributed. And many of these athletes who have been the faces of their respective sports, they're now going to get an opportunity to profit off of their market value. And isn't that supposedly the foundation of this free market economy? So I absolutely could see that happening.
All right. And by the way, not too long ago, I'm sure you were an athlete there within the last decade, no doubt. Probably 5 years.
Yeah, I was.
5
we
years,
also
Sean.
played the Buffaloes as well. I'll put that out there.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Hey, Sean, appreciate the time and the conversation. Have a great rest of the week.
Likewise.
All right.
Thank you. You as well.